tough, I'll tell you. So Mayor Brown and I here, we're talking about kids, you know, and we want to keep them close to us as long as we can. And of course, we've invited the mayor here because it's now down to 2 when it comes to the race for mayor. There will be a runoff on May 19th for several positions. You needed 50% plus 1 vote to avoid a runoff. That didn't happen last night for 10 positions, in fact, 10 races. Mayor Alvin Brown and Lenny Curry will now head to the runoff, as I mentioned. And we had a look at the final numbers. In the last hour, we sat down with Lenny Curry, and now Mayor Brown is here. Thanks for joining us. Good morning to you.
Thanks for having me.
You got some sleep last night. It wasn't too late of a night, which is certainly good. Do you hit the ground running then today?
Right now.
Right
Making
now,
it
you're
happen
doing
right
it.
now.
Isn't that the
Putting
truth?
Jacksonville first right now.
So 8,000 vote difference between you and Lenny Curry. You've got that 30,000 votes that, you know, that came for Bill Bishop. I mean, what do you do to try to woo those voters, since he is, after all, a Republican? Though, as we were talking to a UNF political expert, in fact, earlier this morning, he said, you know, there were some Democrats who favored Bill Bishop.
Well, you know, I'm very motivated and excited about the race. This is the second phase of the race. I'm excited because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to put Jacksonville first. Positive campaign, positive message, make sure we stay focused on the issues. I think that's important. You know, it's really tough when someone spends millions of dollars of, you know, falsely tax. And so I think the key is our message. With Bill Bishop, I want to make sure that, you know, we make the case to them and also the Bishop. Look, you know, if you want Jacksonville to continue to go in the right direction, 36,000 new jobs, the #1 city in the country to start a new business, I'm the guy. And so we're going to make that case because I love this city, believe in this city, and there are a lot of positive things going on in this city, and I want to continue to build on it, like education, for example. The mayor's mentors, mentoring all these young people. We have 600 caring adults. We want to continue to do that. So I'm excited about the race.
Anything that you'll do differently now in hindsight, looking at the last several months, and you've got now really 2-month push to get those votes, well, particularly, you know, 120,000 independent voters out there? Yeah,
I think the key is I want to run a positive campaign. What I've learned is negative campaign has an impact, and I'm going to stay positive. I think people want a leader, a visionary leader who believes in opportunity for all, and I'm going to make that case. I'm going to knock on all the doors, make the phone calls, but at the end of the day, it's about making sure Jacksonville moves forward together. I've spent 4 years uniting this city. We've worked with Republicans and Democrats and independents. I've worked with the faith-based community, the nonprofit community, and we're united in this city. We're better off now than we were 4 years ago. And I am not going to let us go backward to the days of partisan politics, dividing this city by party. You know, you got a mayor who stayed out of all the partisan politics, haven't been involved in no one's campaign. I've been focusing on Jacksonville. And I think people want that. You know, this is a great city. We got a lot of companies expanding here. People are relocating here. We're strong on military and defense. I've worked with the military and veterans. We launched Job for Veterans, putting them back to work. This is a great city, and I want to keep it that way.
You know, fair and balanced is very important to us here on Channel 4. Lenny Curry was here about an hour ago and was critical of your ability to present a balanced budget to the city council. I want to give you an opportunity to respond because you weren't here at that time.
Sure. Well, first of all, one thing I want to make sure he understands, Budget 101. You know, when I ran for mayor, and don't take my word for it, I went to every budget workshop my former predecessor had, okay? And I understand the budget. By law, you have to balance the budget and present a budget, and by, and then it has to be approved before October 1, okay? So I've always balanced the budget, and that's a fact. I've never raised anyone's taxes, period. I oppose all tax increase. That's a fact. So let's just look at the facts. Even the TU said I haven't raised taxes. So, you know, this goes back to negative campaigning, and that's what we got to get above. Let's just focus on the issues. What do you believe in? Who are you? What do you care about? And that's important. Everyone knows in this city the mayor has balanced the budget every year without raising taxes. Now, council has a right to debate that, but at the end of the day, and they have. But I've always presented a balanced budget.
Mayor Brown, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck.